If you want to open a restaurant in America that has something to do with Italy, you have to go there, live, breathe, shop, eat, and sleep like Italians. You have to spend time in an Italian family with my mom, my dad, my grandpa, understand why we do things from scratch, understand why we don't buy things that we can do on ourselves. That's why we had to go there and be Italian for 2-3 weeks to be able to bring what we've learned and create Siena Tavern. The main difference, guys, let's be realistic. When you go in Italy, you don't have beautiful chandelier, you don't have fantastic chair, you don't sit in a comfy booth. It's all about the food. We don't wait for you, we don't course stuff out, there is no DJs, it's all about the food. We try to add the component that Italy is missing in the hospitality while we keep the food standard very high. Of course there is music, of course there is some people have fun. But the hospitality concept, it really comes down to good food and friendship there.
We were looking to find out what authentic foods were being served in Italy at the time so we can come back and put our own little twist on it. Things in Italy are very, very traditional. The beauty there is that the food's been the same for generations and generations. It's not the most avant-garde, it's not the most pushing of the envelope, it's perfecting things over hundreds of years.
Siena Tavern got its start in Italy. We went there knowing we were working on a restaurant project together, but needing some inspiration for it. We traveled all over the Tuscan region, and one day in Siena, Italy, we walked up through one of the side streets, and there was a small little local restaurant and tavern called La Taverna. It was remarkable how much character this place had and how cool it was, frankly, on accident. So we thought, gosh, if we could somehow take some of these ideas, some of this character, and Americanize it a little bit, I think we have something here. So we took that inspiration and we kind of digested it a little bit, both physically and literally.
This is a bit more. Too small, you want longer? I want larger. This is 4 and this is 6. It's fine, but you just want one. Okay.
4 inches is a good length, I think.
4 inches is nice.
Italy is such a beautiful country for a chef. One nation, 21 different regionality. So from north to south, every 30 miles, the food landscape changes. And we get the best of everybody, and we just bring it here and we apply it to other restaurants. We do everything from scratch. From scratch is not a way of prepping stuff. From scratch is culture. I cannot grow my vegetable in the backyard because they wouldn't let me. But everything else is from scratch. Our cheeses, our bread, our pastas. We don't buy pasta. We buy eggs and flour and we make it. So from scratch it's really a way of living restaurant business for us.
I was the chef of Casa Tua for 2 years, and we was making fresh pasta, but some dry pasta we was buying, like everybody else does. Siena, the concept of Siena is from scratch, and all orecchiette is super nice. I got the pasta guy back there that is trying to create now, so we are back there trying already to adjust the recipe, but I believe it's amazing. I think here in town, in Miami Beach, I think there will be no one restaurant that does everything from scratch.
We have a lot of staples. We have things that are just complete crowd pleasers that we've had on the menu for a while that people love. The coccoli is one example of that. And literally they're on every table in Chicago. The meatball, huge, awesome Wagyu beef meatball, ricotta cheese, tomato, delicious, delicious. A little more extensive crudo section where we do 7 or 8 fish instead of 4 in Chicago. We have a fluke, we have swordfish, we have tuna, hamachi, fresh oysters, scallops. We have a sea bass entree that we're doing. It's served over tomato water with these crispy sea beans. so it has this really nice crunch, really nice texture, but it's very light and it's very palatable, perfect for warm climate. What can we do to lighten this up, to incorporate some more seafood, and really incorporate some more dishes that work for a warmer climate, that work for a beach town, that work for a place where people maybe aren't looking to walk out of here like they want to take a nap right after they eat. Maybe they still want to go to the beach. So with some of the things that we put on the menu, we still can.
You know, you have to adapt to any city you go, and the most important adaptation is the guests. Basically, you know, the biggest mantra of our training sessions are always never say no. You know, so if somebody wants blueberry pancakes at 10 o'clock at night, just make them some blueberry pancakes, because we have the ingredients in the kitchen, so why not just do it? In Miami, people appreciate a little more eccentric design in certain ways, and we want to dose that into it a little bit without it being like over the top. We still want to have our true style, but you know, we added some really cool blown glass that are all clear except for a few of them that are blue. We have some chairs that match the blue. We have some highlights here and there that add in that dash of style that's suited for the beach.
When people come to Siena Tavern, Miami, I want them to feel at home. That's why we gamble on locals. That's why we employ locals. That's why we shop locals, because we want to support the economy of Miami as a city. We're not here to kill people for 6 months out of the year and then be nobody in off-season. We try to be a community restaurant. We want to be involved with locals, and that's why we do what we do. Tonight, for the first night, we are opening our Siena South Beach location. Tonight is the first night that Miami gets to taste our food.
When we train our staff, we talk about that this isn't a restaurant, this is more like a theater. This is a show. People are coming here to see a show, to be entertained, to enjoy themselves, to get good service and good food, and to escape, you know. What I really want from people in Miami and people that come to our restaurants in any city is for them to enjoy the show, so that our servers are on point, they're giving the best service they can, our kitchen staff is on point, making sure that all the food that we're making fresh every day is executed the right way, so that everyone's experience is excellent. So when they walk out of here, it felt like, wow, that food is just incredible. And when someone says, wow, I felt like I was in Italy, I felt like I was, haven't had food, like this since I was traveling abroad, it makes us feel really good, because that's what we want more than anything. Overall, we want people to enjoy the show.
Was